the YWC, returning to YouTube at last to grace not only my beautiful purple knights, but also the peasants out there as well, with all things wrestling. Hi guys, it is me, that beautiful punk, currently punkspiration for the time being, fingers crossed. So for all of you guys that subscribe to this channel, I just want to say thank you and welcome. For those of you confused on why I'm on a new channel, I will make a future video on that when it's relevant, but right now we've got something more important to talk about. As you guys know, yesterday was Royal Rumble 2020. Now a little disclaimer and a little warning for some of my reactions. We got a little bubbly.
Yay, WrestleMania!
It's Royal Rumble. It's my vacation. So I didn't watch the kickoff show, so let's start with Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. This was a fucking amazing match. If not the best match of the night, yes, Angie, me, that beautiful punk, declaring Roman Reigns in the best match of the night. I will say it. I will give you the respect that is due. This was a really, really good match. It was a Falls Count Anywhere match, so that just sets it up for a lot of fun, no disqualification. So obviously we had a lot of interferences with Ziggler and Rude, who are little henchmen for the King, which also in turn we got the Usos coming out in aid of Roman Reigns, which left us with some really sick out of the ring action from the Usos flying all over the place. We had Roman put the King in a porta potty and tilt it. Luckily there was nothing in it. Got a bunch of Superman punches. At the end he finally won with a spear and it was just a really, really good match. So good job, Roman. And then we move on to the Women's Royal Rumble match. I'm gonna be honest, 90% of these women I have no idea who they are because they all seem to be from NXT. And I just got back into wrestling. I know you guys are gonna say in the comments, watch NXT, it's so much better. Watch this, it's so much better. I'm getting there, okay? Baby steps, guys. So yeah, just don't hate me. I don't know a lot of these people. But this was still a phenomenal freaking Royal Rumble, let me tell you. I was worried they were gonna do the same thing and have like a bunch of just old veterans come out, which, don't get me wrong, I love you, Lita. I love seeing all of these old faces, but to fill half of a Royal Rumble with people who aren't really part of your roster anymore is just kind of So I'm really happy to see that they didn't do that. Granted, I didn't know half of them, so it's kind of the same thing, but not. Now there was a lot that went on in this match, obviously. I will say Liv and Lana, I really enjoy this feud. I know it's kind of just dumb, stupid storyline, but it's interesting, it's catty, it's whatever. So Liv Morgan comes and eliminates Lana, and Lana, you know, grabs her and eliminates her, and they continue their little battle on the side of the ring. So obviously, I don't know if this feud's clearly not up. And then we have Mandy Rose, who almost gets eliminated multiple times, but somehow Otis is just always there to catch her, and I thought it was funny, like, what? Until eventually, you know, Mandy gets pushed out, he catches her again, and then Sonya Deville ends up getting pushed out at the same time. He tries to catch them both, but is unsuccessful, and they tumble to the floor, which I'm sensing is gonna, you know, cause a little bit more tension between the two of them, and we are obviously being set up for a feud, which I'm down, I'm cool, let's do it. And then we have Santino Marella. I'm sorry. Santina, who comes out, and it was just a really big moment because at this point we already had Beth Phoenix, which, oh my lord, she kicked ass. She somehow along the way hit her head and like was gushing blood, and like her whole head was pretty much covered in blood. So props to you, that's pretty badass. I mean, you still continued throughout the match for a long time after that. Damn. So we had this really funny moment with Santina and Natalie and Beth Phoenix where, you know, he was gonna do the whole sock and then he kind of realized that he was sitting with the Divas of Destruction and just eliminated himself. So it was kind of funny. So like I said, we kind of have a reunion of the Divas of Destruction. It actually turns out Beth Phoenix throws Natalia over and it's kind of like a big shock, but not really. It's every man for himself. And the Queen, Charlotte Flair, gets the win, woo, which I always gotta celebrate. I understand she's kind of had her moment already. I was kind of cheering for the other one. The name is here somewhere, but I'm okay with it. I love me Charlotte Flair. I know a lot of people are probably pretty upset with that, but. So the next match we have is Hill Bailey versus Lacey Evans. I was just recently introduced to Lacey Evans. I must say I'm not a huge fan. I don't know why you cry that much. But yeah, so I really, really am a fan of Hill Bailey. I know I couldn't stand her for the longest time because she acted like a child. Like the whole gimmick was just very bad. This match was, It was okay. I mean, it was good. It tried to be better, but kind of just stayed in the middle ground. So Bayley retains. There's this whole big deal, you know, her daughter's in the crowd, and it's just so disrespectful, and you know, it was a match. Oh my god. Okay, so then we have Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, in a strap match. Holy crap. This match, speechless. I'm just speechless. This was absolutely one of the greatest matches of the Rumble. It was so intense and vicious, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. This is so sadistic. oh, if you go to the wrong rope, you both screwed. He's just abusing Daniel. Get in the game. Ooh, nut shot. Nut shot again. Keep going for it, yeah. We're gonna make the Fiend tap.
No way.
Yeah, he's gonna make the Fiend tap. Oh, psych! On that note, The Fiend actually wins and retains the Universal Championship, which, I don't know, I was kind of 50-50. It was really set up for Daniel to finally get The Fiend and destroy The Fiend, and what did The Fiend do? He became undestroyable. 10 out of 10 match, loved it. I like that they're changing it up a lot with like the straps and then the fist match the other night in Raw. I think that's really cool. Then we have Becky Lynch, who finally defeats Asuka, her long-term enemy woman she couldn't beat. Finally got a win over her. This was another really good match. Like, both of these women are just very good. I love Asuka. I've just fallen in love with her. I love the whole gimmick. It's great. So this match was really good. Not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed Becky won, just because I wanted to see her just like absolutely go crazy over the fact that she still can't beat Asuka. But, you know, obviously you had to give her the win. And then it's time for the men's 30-man Royal Rumble match. So this is where bubbly Angie got a little angry. And when I say a little angry, I mean I was raging. I was not happy. We've seen amazing people have to be forced into jobbers. Oh, this is great. I love you, hashtag Royal Rumble. What a fucking great time. The reason being, obviously, as you know, Brock Lesnar was the #1 entry in the Royal Rumble. We had Elias at 2, a bunch of other people like John Morrison. One by one, Brock Lesnar threw them over the rope like it's nothing. Now, I get it. A couple times, yeah, you know, he's Brock Lesnar. He's this big bad beast. He's a beast incarnate. He can't be stopped. I get it. But I didn't want to watch. I don't want to watch an entire Royal Rumble of people just get thrown out so that you can prove that this guy is big and strong. We know, we get it. So Kofi manages to let somebody else come out, Rey Mysterio. So slowly but surely we get more than one person in the ring, and they're finally able to kind of, you know, get some sort of flow going. And then we have Ricochet, who sneak attacks Brock Lesnar, a little dirty punch or kick, I don't remember, it was a nut shot. And then we had Drew McIntyre Claymore kick his ass out of the Royal Rumble. I was so fucking ecstatic. Yes! Yes! Fucking yes! Fucking Drew McIntyre! We live!
Ricochet did
Yes!
it. Ricochet did it.
I fucking love you. He's on my top. Yes! God damn it. Drew McIntyre for the president. And from there on, our Royal Rumble actually begins. We had some returns, you know, like MVP, we had Shelton Benjamin, and we had Edge. It's Edge! What the fuck? Motherfucker. Edge. There's no words for this moment. Like, I never thought this man was gonna be in the ring again. Absolutely just fucking amazing. He looked so great. He had his long hair. Definitely a moment for history. Of course, we get our little Rated RKO reunion, which just girl right in the feeling. We've got our Monday Night Messiah, who enters the ring with his little group, his AOP, and Buddy Murphy, who kind of just pull everybody out of the ring just to like clear it and give Seth the ring to himself, which is really smart and really cool. They kind of play dirty. They'll catch him. They'll throw him back in the ring. They're not going to let him be eliminated until, you know, they get in a brawl with Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe outside, who were eliminated by Seth. So this feud is obviously not over either, which is good because I'm in love. And then, you know, we get a few amazing curb stomps from Seth, and then all of a sudden Seth's alone in the ring with Randy Orton, Edge, Roman Reigns, and Drew McIntyre. Obviously, they all do their little finisher on him and throw him out of the ring. Obviously, we have Drew McIntyre who takes the win, and I am so happy for this boy. I am so happy. This is such a great push. He's the one that eliminated Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble. The guy going through, ripping through people. That's Drew McIntyre. And then he wins the Royal Rumble. So I'm really excited to see this. I'm really, really happy for him to like finally get a championship, to finally get a push he deserves, because he's a really good athlete. He's a really good character, I think. So yeah, I mean, that was Royal Rumble 2020. I thought it was great. I took vacation time so that I could watch this, so that I could do this, and I don't regret any minute of it. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys thought about the Royal Rumble. What was your favorite part? What was the worst part? Thank you guys for subscribing to my new channel. I'm trying to get that all worked out currently, but see ya!